In 1877, Edward Muybridge, an Englishman Tudor American, created the first piece of motion picture. This was to settle a £25,000 bet that at some point when the horse is galloping, all four of its feet are off the ground. This would soon prove pocket change for Muybridge, as he had created the first piece of motion picture. Here is a clip of that video now. When it comes to motion picture, there are two key words you must know. The first one being the feed phenomena. This means when you view a series of slightly different still photos or images in rapid succession, an illusion of movement is created in the transition between the images. The second one is persistence of vision. This explains why the intervals between the successive images merge into a single image, as our eyes hold on to one image long enough for the next one to take its place. In actual fact, in motion pictures there is no movement at all. It's all an illusion based on these two phenomena. Motion picture projectors present images at 24 frames per second, with each of those frames flashed on the screen twice. This high speed makes the transition between images virtually invisible. Thomas Edison's company had devised a peephole kinetoscope, which allowed one person to view motion pictures at a time. Edison was making a bit of money from this. He believed that if he was to show motion pictures to larger audiences, he would not make as much money on the devices that he was selling. This would be a major marketing miscalculation, one of the many that become part of TV, radio and film history. In 1903, the first narrative film was created. This was created by one of Thomas Edison's employees, and this film was called The Great Train Robbery. Before this film was introduced, films were shot from a single wide-shot camera position, and while actors paraded around in front of the camera. Only you couldn't hear the actors speak, and the whole thing was in black and white. It was many years until it finally turned into colour, and also editing equipment was introduced at this time. Eventually, different camera angles. This would make films more interesting to watch, as throughout the film different camera angles would be used, and also the film could be edited.